Hey everybody, Sari Azeski Game Girl back to tell you about a couple more of our award winners for 2016 that are on sale January 2017 for guests of in-home and Facebook parties. Excuse me. The first one I'm going to tell you about is Stargazer. This one is fantastic for pattern recognition, strategy, spatial reasoning. And so since this game is set up currently for 2 players, I'm going to point out that we will be playing just in the center grid, so the 4x4 grid. And I have it set up where you can, where I've taken my first 5 star cards, which are here in the draw pile. And to start, you start with one 1-point gazer card. You can see that there's 1-point gazer cards, there's 2 points, which makes it a little bit more difficult, and 3 points that are significantly more difficult. On your turn, you can either choose a gazer card, or you can make plays with your star tokens in the center, and you can play up to 5 star cards on one turn. So to try and make my pattern here, I'm going to go ahead and play and add a card, or add a star token, and I'm going to put one here. I'm going to discard that card. I'm going to put another one beside it, and then I'm going to put a third one there. And so since I have played all that I would like to play for this turn, I'm going to go ahead and end it. Now what I would do, this is you get to swap your color with someone else's color, or swap a piece off of from somebody else. This one is you get to remove a token, so that's yours or someone else's. So just for the sake of time, I'm going to go ahead and say on my next turn I had another star token. I would go ahead and play this one here, and then my pattern is complete. So I would earn this this gazer card as I have completed that pattern. 1, 2, 3, 3 in the middle, and 1 down in the middle on the bottom. So that would be considered 1 point to go towards my my points at the end. The game is over when a player draws the last gazer card from any of the 3 piles. So once one of those piles is empty, the game is over. You go ahead and add up your points from your gazer card, and and whoever has the highest number of points is the winner. Okay, the next game I want to talk about is Sticks and Stunts. This game is fantastic. It's for ages 8 and up. It's kind of like a combination of bingo plus some fine motor skills, plus some spatial reasoning, and some trivia and communication skills. I mean, like, this game kind of has like a bit of all in it. And so how you play is you're going to go ahead and flip over the Sticks and Stunts bingo number. This is the number that you'll be playing for that round. And I have gone ahead and picked one of the Create It cards. The card reader secretly looks at the back of this card and silently creates the image with sticks. All other players have 2 chances to guess the object created by the reader. If any player guessed correctly, they win, and the card reader also wins. So this one is a chair. And as you can see, I have gone ahead with my sticks and built what somebody might think looks like a chair. If, say, one of the other players guessed chair correctly, they would take the blue bingo token and go over to their bingo card and put the, since we were playing for number 13, they would cover up 13, and then over on my side, I would also take and cover up number 13, since my depiction helped that other player get the card too. Some of the other types of cards are Skill Challenge, Number Whiz, Secret Plans, Speed Builder, Knowledge Master, Lucky Sticks, Memory Builder, and Create It. Some of these can be as challenging as this one's one of the secret plans. So you actually have to communicate to the other players how to build with, how to make that structure behind their sticks and stunts screen. So you might say, put a red stick horizontal flat on the table. Put 2 blue sticks at 90-degree angles on top of the ends of the red corners, and so on. So this game is super fun. Lots of laughs and giggles have been had at my parties and in our home playing this game. It's great for, working on those communication skills, fine motor skills, and just an overall good time. And just a suggestion that I have as your playologist, the box comes with a large bag for all of your sticks, but I actually separate them into sets of each color, putting 3 of them into a bag, and then that into like a little bag. These are just jewelry bags, that way you have your sticks ready to go when you're ready to play. You don't have to count them all out. So just a little trick that I have there. The last game that I want to tell you about is called Global Ranking. This one is a fantastic game for geography, demographics, and a bit of taking into account what you know about different areas in the world. So what we're going to do is there are 3 global ranking country cards. As you can see, we have Israel out, Turkey, and the United States. We'll go ahead and take the spinner and give it a flick. Oops. And then what it lands on is what we're going to try and think of which has the newest independence or establishment. And so each player has ranking cards that they choose first, second, or third. So Israel would be number 1, Turkey is number 2, and the United States is number 3. Which one do I think has the most? And so, well, when we go to play, when you go to start, you're going to have these flipped over. And so it's going to show you where in the world it's located and what country it is in red. Okay, so on the other side, as you could see before, it has all of the different information that's around this. And based on that, we're going to take a guess at which has the newest independence established. And I'm going to go ahead and say that I believe that it is Israel, because there has been a lot of issues regarding Israel's independence. And so I'm going to guess number 1. Now, another player might guess number 3, since the United States is just a little over 200 years old. So let's go ahead and flip these over. And then we'll look at the year established. 1948 for Israel, 1923 for Turkey, and 1776 for the United States of America. So my guess of Israel was correct, so I would get a global ranking token for mine, and the other player would not receive a token since they did not have the correct answer. The first player to receive 10 global ranking tokens is the winner. This game is fantastic for reinforcing the ideas of old and new, low and high, talking about different demographics and information from life expectancy and literacy rate to the size and the gross GDP per capita, like what the amount per person that they make every year. And so the instructions actually explain what all of those things are, so that as you're playing, you can have these conversations with your kiddos or refresh your memory. Like I just needed to remember what GDP stands for. So there it is, saying the gross domestic product is the income of the entire country. So learn something new every day, everybody. And you have the opportunity to do that with SimplyFun games. I hope that you've enjoyed this, and I look forward to answering any of your questions.